On Cue's Vision 2020 segment is brought to you by Hormel Foundation, Games People Play, and Turtle Creek Estates.
We are back and it is time for our Vision 2020 segment. And today our special guest is Steve Kime with the Bike Walk Trails Committee. Welcome, Steve.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming back.
Thank you so much.
So always exciting things happening with your committee, but you've got some great things specifically that you'd like to talk about today. So let's start with this kind of welcome or greeting place out by the Hormel Nature Center. Tell me about it.
Yes, love to talk about trails and bicycling, my favorite topic. So I'm happy to say that the Shooting Star Trail is coming to town, and that is on the agenda, the plans for this coming summer.
Great.
So with that, we thought it would be great to have an area where riders coming into town would be welcomed to Austin. So the area we selected is right at the 21st Street exit off I-90, right by the Nature Center. And so the elements of that rest stop, I'll call it, could be a kiosk, a bench, some landscaping, a nice, I call it something iconic to Austin. So people often want to take their picture. You know, when they visit a particular location, take their picture and say, I was in Austin, Minnesota bicycling.
Sure.
So that's kind of the things we're thinking about including in that project.
Selfie promotions. That's what
Selfies, that's what I use that often, actually.
So now is that where the trail is going to come in? Will it come right up that highway?
It has already done that there, along the south end of the Nature Center from 28th Street to 21st Street, and the trail actually then goes along 21st Street to the Nature Center.
Okay, great.
So the trail is done, and it's just an open area there as you come out of the trees, and it'll make a perfect place to welcome people to town.
Great. Do you need any kind of help to make that a reality?
We have some, the city of Austin has set aside some funding for us to help with that. We're very appreciative of the City of Austin for their help with a lot of things, and particularly this project as well. We'll also gather some other funds as we can to complete the project.
All right, sounds good.
Yes.
Now you also work on the whole concept of bike friendly. Tell us a little bit again about what that means and what you're working on now.
Yes, becoming a bike-friendly community is not an easy thing to do. There are a lot of requirements, many things to accomplish, but we've started on it. We're starting with improved signage on our trails.
Okay.
We're in the process of putting out some new signs, directional kind of wayfinding signs that give information as far as mileage and things like that.
Sure.
Also, a part of that, we're including QR codes, barcodes that you can scan with your smartphone, and the map of Austin City Trails will be displayed, and it'll kind of help you find your way, kind of digital age stuff.
Excellent, because people don't always carry paper anymore, do they?
That's right. We're kind of trying to get away from that. So
Very
the
good.
signs would be a great thing. We're also adding bike racks. Bike racks, we want to promote bicycling, and what better way than to have people, a good place for them to put their bike.
Great, yep, and you've got a great picture here of what they're going to look like, kind of a U-shaped rack. And these are going to be placed throughout town, is that right?
Right now we have identified some locations in the downtown area, but we are open to suggestions. We have completed an audit, if you will, or a survey of all the bike racks in the city of Austin. We know where they are. So now the idea is to think about, and I hear from citizens of where we need additional racks.
Okay.
So we will be looking at that as well.
Open for some feedback on that. All right.
Yes.
I was curious, Fixit stations, what are those?
The Bike Fixit station, I'm excited about this because this will be located, it's actually purchased by the help of the city again. It will be located at the Lions Shelter down where the site of the former Eagles club rooms.
Mm-hmm.
So this Fixit station has tools hanging on cables and a bicycle pump, things that people can just, if need, put air in their tires. And along with that, the suggestion was made that we offer some sort of community class for bike maintenance, bicycle repair.
Right.
So we're also looking at that possibility. We want people to use it, so we need to show people what to do to use it.
Right, so they don't get out stranded on the road. They can kind of do
That's
their
right.
own repairs in the short term.
Exactly,
Great.
exactly.
Well, you always have a ton of things going on. We look forward to actually having you back in the near future. I hear there's some great plans for the spring coming up as well.
Right.
So we'll leave that as a teaser. We'll see Steve Kime again. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you for joining us on this episode of On Cue. We hope to see you next time.
On Cue is a production of KSMQ Television in Austin, nonprofit public television.